Dant Crossing, Gethsemane, Kentucky. Timeless hospitality that stirs the spirit. Dant Crossing is a one-of-a-kind destination for unforgettable weddings, memorable corporate events, day trips, and weekend getaways. The pastoral campus is anchored by Log Still Distillery and includes an amphitheater that seats 2,000, a 12-acre lake for fishing and unique lodging options, creating an immersive experience that's rooted in the community and culture of our little slice of Kentucky. More attractions will open soon at Dant Crossing, including our 21,000 square foot distillery, which we will have the ability to produce 15,000 barrels of spirit each year, a network of wooded walking trails, fully functional private train depot, farm-to-table restaurant, and the Legacy, a premier wedding and events venue. Whether you're looking to host an event, book a stay, or reserve a tasting, we're ready to welcome you. Learn more at dantcrossing.com.
Spirits of French Lick is proud to introduce the Matty Gladden Bottled and Bond Bourbon. This 4-year aged bourbon is double pot distilled and non-chill filtered and has a full-bodied mouthfeel with eucalyptus, molasses, clove, ginger, and slight citrus as well as grains of paradise. The finish is long and reappearing on the back of the tongue with notes of pepper, tobacco leaf, and mint green. All of our spirits are available for tasting and purchase inside the French Lick Winery and Distillery. Spirits of French Lick. Respect the grain, please enjoy responsibly, and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh, show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. For if we don't find the next whiskey bar, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you we must die.
Welcome to another Tiny's tasting.
10-minute tasting. Welcome back to the
This is
30-minute
back to
tasting?
back. All right, so let's try that again. Welcome to Tiny's 10-minute tasting. This is the 10-minute tasting of Booker's Rye. So you can see right there that bottle signed by Sandy Noe. This is Booker's Rye. It is 136, what was it? 136 what proof?
It is a 136.2 proof.
0.2 proof. This bottle was given to me by Sandy Noe. Fred Noe's wife, the master distiller, and Fred at Jim Beam, and his dad was Booker, and then also Freddie Noe, who has just been named co-master distiller with his father this past couple weeks. Sandy is his mother. So Sandy, I did a painting for her, and when I delivered the painting, she shared this bottle with me and let me take it. Now, one of the really cool things and exciting things is I have my son here, and he's never tasted it.
Never.
But he is a gin drinker, as we know, because we've just done 3 before. But, Seth, I'm official, right?
Yes, that's correct.
But this bottle just sold at auction for $40,000. So I am going to be sharing a $40,000 rye whiskey at 136.2 proof
with someone who doesn't like bourbon.
This is rye. So let's see what happens. Now, Tiny was never a huge rye fan, but this bottle is amazing. When I was sharing it initially with Sandy, she kept asking me if I wanted more, and in my brain was like, I have to drive, but I have to keep it under control. I have to get back to my Airbnb, but
there's always taxis.
Yeah, yes, but she kept saying, and I'm like, just a little. I had no idea I would be leaving with this bottle. Thank you, Sandy Noe, for this bottle.
Thank you.
So I could share with all my family and friends. So
even the ones who don't particularly like it that much.
But you just race.
Well,
we just
I
did
don't
Race
know.
King, and you gave
And
that.
I gave that a 90, a total of 90. So
and
we're gonna
that's
see.
insane. All right,
Now we're
so
gonna
we're
see
just
how-
gonna keep that low because it's 130, and this is delicious. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan. I got a little bit left, but so on Tiny's 10-minute tasting, we go by a rating system of 100. Different than the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. It's basically 25 for nose, 25 for taste, 25 for body and finish. So a total of 100.
Total of 100. We're gonna give it a smell right now. Cannot smell that quickly. Gotta do a smell real quick. Ooh, yeah, really good.
I can smell that quickly, and this is fucking amazing.
Ooh, I can feel the nose hairs, my nostril hairs burning off. They are singeing off. I bet if you filled a car with this, it would go. And this may be cheaper than gas in a few months. So
Oh my god, it smells so good.
it does smell good. It smell.
It's
I don't
just-
know. I can't really get any like distinctive taste. I feel like I'm getting nose drunk off this.
What the fuck?
I don't know what that means, but that's what it feels like.
Is that like when you shove the bottle up your
Yes.
You just shove it up your nose?
It's sweet. I'm getting.
It's unlike any other nose I've ever had. And this
I'm not
actually,
getting
folks, this was distilled. This is, as far as the age on this, read the age on that. Because Booker,
It is aged for 13 years, 1 month, and 12 days.
so think about that, folks. The average Booker's right now is 6 years, 11 months. And then you're talking about 7 years. But this was aged for 13 freaking years. So this was released in 2016, and Sandy shared it with me in 2020. And this bottle was distilled when Booker was still alive. He died in 2004, and this bottle was put down in it's 2003. So this was distilled and put into barrels when he still was alive. So Booker and Fred did an amazing job. This is a 13-year-old rye.
And I
There's
don't,
nothing like it on the planet.
I don't
it's
know what it
probably
even
worth
smells
40,000.
I don't know. I cannot describe what it smells
There's
like.
caramel.
What is it?
It's a rye. It's the wheat of the
But
rye.
there's
The
something.
rye wheat.
There's something sweet that isn't caramel. What is it? It's not cherry. It's not pudding. It's not. It almost smells like vanilla bean. Almost, but it's not.
It's a combination of vanilla and
Is
caramel.
it vanilla?
Vanilla and caramel balance perfectly, which ryes normally don't have.
So it's
This is
vanilla.
insane. What Fred released is insane. I share this with the people that I love, all my friends, and this was the fact that I was able to share this with so many people. Thank you, Sandy Noe.
All right, you want
All right, let's taste
to
it.
dink it, sink it?
All right, folks, I'm gonna get right here so we can do a
face-
TikTok
a
because
TikTok
we're close.
comparison?
Yep, let's go.
Other than being like
Vanilla is so strong, but then
I feel bad for giving the other one such a high taste now. Because
why?
that tastes better, I think.
This?
Yeah. That's a better taste than the other one.
Okay.
I will say-
the other one's not aged for 13 years.
I will say
it wasn't a combination between Booker and...
the finish is worse though. I don't like the aftertaste.
Oh, I love the finish. I think...
But that's a
it's-
rye. That's a rye
I think
thing.
the heat on this at 130... Now, the fact that you're drinking it and you didn't make the face...
Is a testament to how good it is.
It's
because
100 and... This is 130 proof.
what was the
36.
I made the face on Racehorse, right? Racehorse was the face I made, or was it?
No, you made it on 109... No, you made it on the wheat whiskey.
Yeah, but oh my god.
You can't sneeze. God bless you.
It
All
was
right.
so good. I'm
This is insane.
That is pretty crazy.
There's this huge amount of heat that you'd think would go bread bitter, and it just goes pure sweet.
This is what you imagine
caramel. That
fire. This is fire.
Yes,
this is what fire tastes like. If you were to like stick your face in,
drink it
in the fireplace.
I want to see you do it. Yeah. Okay. That's what pure.
It's almost like
distilling.
It reminds me of Christmas.
Well, how can it be 13 years old and not have any oak?
Which it must be something with the barrel, all right? Or
whatever the hell it is.
Whatever they did.
Fucking believable.
I can no longer feel my tongue, but I can tell you it feels this.
Oh. All right, so let's rate.
Okay, right off the bat, nose, I'm going to go with like what did I give the other one? 25? Did I give it 20? This is 26. I'm giving this a 26 nose. This smells like the vanilla coming out of it. I could smell vanilla. I didn't think it was vanilla.
I just got a Butterfinger. Like that peanut butter Butterfinger. I just all of a sudden Butterfinger was there.
Well, I will say, but the vanilla on this, it doesn't smell chocolatey, which you think chocolate tastes better like the other ones. But this one, the vanilla that's in there, even though it's strong, if I had a stronger nose that, didn't want to recoil,
26.
I'll give it a 26. So that was amazing nose.
So my nose picks up a 24.
24, okay.
Because I think it's delicious, but there's a certain aspect of I've had things because, I said, I'm not a huge rye fan, but to give to give a rye a 24 is like insane. All right,
it's like a drinker giving it a 26.
All right, so body is a 25 because every single part of my whole mouth fills with every cheeks, nose. It even goes into my nose.
I'll give it a 25 as well. It did go up in the nose. It was very intense and powerful, but that's just how good of a body it is. I don't really like that. I would say I don't really like that as much.
You don't like a body, so
it was too hot.
Well, no. See, the heat. All right, so if you're gonna give where do you judge the heat? Okay, so for the body.
Well, because I experienced the heat during the body. There is no heat in the.
So you're still gonna give it a 25, even though it was too hot.
That's what I'm saying. I'm still gonna give it
because it just filled everything.
It filled everything.
It was hot everywhere.
It was hot everywhere, but I don't like that. I wish it had a lesser body.
Well, 130 proof, but you have to put that in perspective.
Well, yeah, of course.
It didn't have the heat of 130 proof. It had a heat of maybe 120 whatever, but okay. To
be fair, I don't know what it... But
yeah, you do.
I imagine if you were to liquefy fire and put it into a bottle,
no, you didn't like the heat on the Oloroso one because that was 121.
This is spicy though.
Yes.
Like that, the Oloroso was heat of just alcohol. This is spice. My tongue feels numb right now after doing that.
Okay.
I feel numbness in my tongue. The body's really good, but I feel numbness.
All right, so then let's go to the taste.
Taste, I'm gonna have to go. For me, it's gonna be like a 23.
Okay.
I still think the taste of the other one, the chocolatey one, was a lot better. But this one was pretty damn good.
Well, for me, the taste on the rye, once again, was a 20. I'm gonna go. I don't think.
I'm still getting body right now.
But see,
after that one sip,
I'm gonna give it a 20. I would give it
body.
a 24, but I'm giving it a 25 because it's a rye. And
are you gonna give this 100? Is this
I can't because I gave the nose a 24. But I gotta give the taste a 25.
You can take one of my points. I gave it 26. I'll bump it to 25. You bump it to 25.
No, you keep your 26. So okay, so the finish. We're finishing with this. This is it.
I know,
this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna finish. And I give the finish a 24. I give this a 98. Wait, I'm gonna give the finish a 25. I give it a 99. What you get for $40,000 is almost perfection.
It is. I was gonna say as well. The finish, it's not overpowering. It's not disgusting. I don't hate it. I was gonna say I was giving it a 24. It's a 24, which I think brings mine to a 99 as well. Correct?
Yeah, because you gave a 23 and a 26, 24. No, a 98.
98.
So,
this is fantastic. You really, when you're paying $40,000 for a bottle, it better be a 99.
No, it wasn't a charity auction, so people people are donating money and whatever, but still, like I said, it went for $40,000 and I have it. I still have a little bit more, but I have to.
So that's what do you think? That's like $5K right there.
No,
You this glass I had was
but I still
$500.
This bottle is one of the most treasured bottles I've ever had, and it's one of the most treasured things in my life that I've ever had. Thank you, Sandy Noe. Once again, Tiny's 10-minute tastings, probably a little bit longer than 10 minutes, but we'll go on this one because this is a special bottle. All right, everybody remember www.scotchybourbonboys.com on all major podcast formats. And then we are on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter. All right, we got it down after 4. Yeah. Yes,
after 4
all right.
tries.
Seth M. Official. Check him out.
At
and
Seth M.
he
Official,
is my son.
Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter.
Everybody on Facebook Live, thanks for watching. Everybody on Tiny's 10-minute tastings, we are out. The watershed story. A watershed moment might be pivotal, but it might also be quiet and fleeting. It could be a monumentous occasion, a cause for celebration, an enormous triumph, or a small daily victory. A watershed moment could be a rekindling or an observation or a gathering. Any opportunity to relish with friends and family. It's whatever you choose to cheers to, who you're gathered around, and whatever's worth celebrating. We founded Watershed Distillery on the principles of community in 2010. We wanted to live in, work in, and contribute to the community in which we grew up. We aimed to create spirits and stood apart in quality and character. Along the way, we set out to form a community of our own, one that could gather together to savor, celebrate, and enjoy good spirits and company. We've grown from a tiny little still and 2 guys in jumpsuits to a dedicated team of over 40 people and 2 much larger stills. If you're ever in the area, stop by so we can introduce you to our team and pour you some of our award-winning bourbon. Creating it was our watershed moment, but we want to hear about yours.